So Chile, of course, is part of the famous Pacific Ring of Fire, which, as you know, is a famous theory created by Johnny Cash in the 1960s. I have been lucky enough to come here to the peak and see this myself, and I have to say that these pictures do not lie. It is exactly like that, and this was one of the best cups of coffee that I've had in my life. You may have noticed how the celebrations go, with the commentator extending the sound of the O as he yells out the gol, and this is not exclusive to this journalist only. In fact, it is typical for all commentators in South America to do this, which starkly contrasts with the way that most Europeans or Americans celebrate the gol. The pinnacle of the narration in South America is the trademark cry of the elongated gol. That is why some journalists work at it, taking measures ranging from adapting their breathing techniques to daily exercises which strengthen their vocal cords, much like an opera singer preparing for a long and arduous play. In fact, there is a Uruguayan writer that is called Eduardo Galeano who says that the gol is the orgasm of the throat. A 2 to 3 week voyage gave British forces additional time to prepare for combat, so by the time the first Royal Marines landed, they were battle ready. But so too were the Argentines, who had been making their own preparations by laying some 25,000 to 30,000 landmines across the beaches and rolling hills of the islands.
Really, we didn't have much communication anywhere within the islands after the initial few weeks, so the information was quite scant, apart from what we were getting from the BBC.
So British landings begin and casualties start to mount on both sides. There were several bloody battles, resulting in hundreds of casualties, wounded, destruction of ships, planes, and general panic. Finally, on November 11th, 1951, women voted for the first time ever in Argentina, and 29 women joined the Congress. So being president has its perks. In fact, the top job comes with the top car. The US president's car is a giant, powerful Cadillac nicknamed the Beast. In the UK, it's a Jaguar that is worth around 400,000 pounds. And in Germany, it's typically a luxurious armored Mercedes-Benz or BMW. But in Uruguay, it's a 1987 Volkswagen Beetle. Or at least it was during 4 years. Indeed, this car belonged to Jose Pepe Mujica.